What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you rocking with me once again. This is going to be a really short one, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. I want to tell you real quick, a couple days ago, I guess it's been a little over a week now, I guess, at this point, but Kevin over at Commonwealth Picker did a little parody video, You Might Be a Reseller If, and one of the lines on there was, if you own a box cutter with a picture of a shed that you bought off of some guy on eBay, you might be a reseller. Well, shout out to Lonnie over at Garage Flips and Shed Flips. Got myself one of his little box cutter gimmicks. I think I talked about this on the channel before. It's a regular box cutter on that side. It's actually really nice, really high quality. I was surprised. But on this side, it's got this rotary tool. Let me get in the camera there. So that you can resize boxes. Basically, it just scores around the inside, and then you can fold it over. Perforates it is what I'm trying to say. So I've been wanting to get one of these for a while. I was kind of putting it off. First because I didn't feel like I really had use for one. And then because he was sold out. And in fact, he sold out again on these. They sold out so quickly. So I was happy to snag one. And I got the official limited edition Garage Flips sticker. So shout out to Lonnie on that. Appreciate you, man. All right. One sale this weekend. One. I can't remember the last time I had a weekend with only one sale. I sold the set of 5 Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness comics. I'm sure you guys saw this come out of one of the long box videos months ago. I've had these things up forever. I mean, I think these things have been up probably since October, I would guess. You know, and it's another one of those where it's like a lot of people watching, a lot of people asking questions about it, a lot of people like, oh, can I have more pictures? Tell me more about it, blah, 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 blah. You know, I've had a lot of people be like, hey, will you take X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, sure, go ahead and put the offer in. Not a peep. I get nothing. So I want to say it was Saturday, I think. It might have been Friday afternoon, but I had a guy reach out to me asking me about them. He wanted to know if I would take 15. I think I had these up originally at like 30. There's 5 books. They're $3 a piece. They're in great condition. It's actually a really fun story, honestly. I was surprised that these didn't go like immediately. But so what is it? 5 times 3. So I guess I'm only into them for $15 to begin with, plus tax. So figure I'm into them for 20 bucks. You know, again, this is out of my personal collection. This is not a flip. Guy asked me he wanted 15 shipped. Let me fix that. He wanted 15 shipped. And I think by this point I had it listed at 26 shipped. Something like that. That doesn't sound right. I think I'm misremembering the conversation. But anyways, I was like, I'll meet you in the middle at 23 shipped. So however that worked out. A couple hours go by, I hadn't heard from him. I guess an hour goes by, I haven't heard from him. I get an offer from somebody else for exactly $17 plus shipping, excuse me. So like $22, $23 shipped. And I reach out back to the guy. I'm like, hey, you know, let me know what's up. Do you want these? Because he was looking at some other stuff on my listings as well. It's like, I'll put a deal together for you. You know, we'll make something happen. No response at all. So I ended up taking the deal. I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, I'm going to almost break even on them, which is about the best that you can expect. I guess I'm happy to get rid of them. I mean, it's a good, you know, ½ inch or so of space out of my long boxes. At this point, I'm buying comics faster than I'm selling them. So I don't know. I might have to reevaluate how I have my books listed. I was actually thinking about it today because I was watching, I mean, Lonnie's selling comics left and right now. He bought a very specific collection. He bought them for, you know, really dirt cheap, all things considered. So he's able to sell them for, you know, A, sell them for a good price, and B, because they're a little bit more rare, they're not just like common Marvel and DC. They have a few more interested buyers, motivated buyers than maybe my books do. But I'm thinking about taking all my listings down on those, taking some new pictures, because I didn't have the photo booth set up at the time that I took a lot of those pictures. So a lot of them were done like on the kitchen table, and they look okay. They look all right, but they don't look that great. And I think on a lot of them, because I was doing it for eBay in my mind, I'd like spread out some of the books, take the picture, and then in the description I would have the full, because I wouldn't necessarily put all the books out. You know, I've got collections for sale of like 50 books. So I'd only put out 12, take the picture, and then in the description I'd explain it. But so many of my sales are coming off Mercari these days, and that is a picture first platform. I mean, I catch myself doing it all the time where I see a picture and it's like, let's just say it's a Nintendo Wii, just as an example, and it has a sticker price. They want $100 for it. I'm like, what else comes with that? You know what I mean? And so I go look because I'm curious, but I think a lot of people are probably, just scrolling through. And as often as not, there's nothing else that comes with it. It's just so outrageously priced. People are just kind of shooting their shot. So for all I know, people are seeing my listings, seeing the picture of 12 books and a sticker price of like $100. Again, just throwing numbers out there. And then just, floating on by because, there's so many other people that are I don't want to say gouging, but basically people that have unrealistic expectations. So there's kind of lotting me in with that group. So I'm thinking I might have to take those down and take new photos and relist them and maybe break them up into smaller lots too. Like, if I have the first 100 issues, maybe I do, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, that kind of thing. We'll see. I'm not really sure. I haven't figured it all out what the best thing to do is, but I think I might give that a try and see if that helps move things a little bit. I have not touched my death pile at all. We just talked about that the other day in one of the other videos. I was busy with other stuff a little bit and also just kind of not feeling it this weekend. I just took the weekend off for the most part. So I didn't list any of that stuff. In progress, it's just really slow. I did get one of the DVD bins up off the floor. I was able to consolidate some stuff and I got one of those bins out of here. So that's nice too. It's getting real close where I'm gonna have to get my own little Lonnie shed or Commonwealth cabin or whatever the heck John over at Cincinnati Picker does. I don't know what Dave does. Dave at Tesla. Oh, that reminds me of something else I want to talk to you guys about. Yeah, I think Dave just uses his basement. He's got a nice house. Dave over at Tesla Picker. Check all these guys out, man. Great channels, great content. If you like reselling and thrifting and just kind of some characters in your YouTube, I really highly recommend those guys. I don't know why this is it's not a big deal and it's not even surprising, but it struck me as kind of funny. I don't know, a month ago maybe, I had a comment from this dude. I swear his name was Tim, and it was just like a generic, great content, keep up the great work, like your channel, blah blah blah. I was like, hey, cool, man, I appreciate it. But I don't know, a week or so ago, he commented again, but now his name was Tom, and I recognized his avatar, his logo, and I'm like, did I mess that up? I thought that guy's name was Tim, and I went back and I looked, and I called him Tim 3 times, so then I thought maybe I just misread his name and got it wrong. I'm like, man, I'm a douchebag. Thanked him, he gave me a compliment, I thanked him, whatever. Later that night, I'm watching, who was I watching? Not Cincinnati Picker, I was watching Commonwealth Picker. And Kevin was doing a Q&A thing, and he was scrolling through comments, and I see Tom on there, and he's kind of got the same, love the content, love your channel, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, wow. Tom, honestly, somebody that watches someone like Commonwealth Picker also watching me, I was like, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'm into that. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay. I go and look up his channel to see if he has one. He did. He has like 3 or 4 videos posted, and they're all like how to get followers fast or how to get likes fast on YouTube or and basically what it is, it's a bot, obviously. And he goes out and he pushes out comments to who God only knows how many channels, right? And the theory is that people will, I don't know, feel obligated to follow back without paying attention to what your content is. I don't know. Now, for somebody to do it on my channel and Kevin's channel, so for somebody to be on my channel and Kevin's channel makes sense because we're going to have similar, hashtags, keywords, and things like that. But then I was watching a vlog from Chelsea Green, who is a professional wrestler. She's in WWE now, but she's worked everywhere at this point. And I'll be goddamned if he hadn't commented the exact same love your content thing on hers. I'm like, what is the overlap between my channel and a professional wrestler? I mean, I guess the pops. I suppose I've had WWE hashtags in the past. I have the Pro Wrestling Crate, but that's a pretty tenuous connection. So I don't know. I was like, God dang, my one commenter and it's a bot. It's like being on Twitch all over again. Anyway, I had fun with it. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Appreciate you guys, and let me know what you think of the kind of the new format. Trying to do some more videos, but shorter videos, and just kind of put out a little bit more content during the week. Give you guys something to do. One more thing I have to share with you. I picked up Paper Mario on the N64 a while back, and it's just been sitting. I guess Thousand Year Door on GameCube must have been the first one I played, because I started playing it over the weekend. That's the other reason why I didn't get anything done. And that game was fun as hell. I know I'm late to the party, but I'm having so much fun playing Paper Mario on my N64. Played GoldenEye a little bit. I've been picking up a lot of GameCube and N64 games off of eBay and Mercari the last probably 2 months. Now everybody's doing it and prices are shooting through the roof, but I was doing it, a couple months ago just to fill out my collection. So having a little bit of fun playing those. So anyway, I'll quit rambling. We'll see you guys next time.